Hey everybody, I'm Evan Hammonds for bloodhorse.com and welcome to After the Wire, which is brought to you by EquiAid, the makers of Bodybuilder, Air Blast, and other fine natural products. While we're watching the countdown to the end of Hollywood Park, just like watching the ball drop on New Year's Eve, we've noticed one thing. It's going down in a blaze of glory with some great efforts by some 2-year-olds. Shared Belief has now made a lot of believers after a stellar effort Saturday night in the CashCall Futurity against a Grade 1 caliber field. Breaking from the inside, Shared Belief got great position early, sitting second behind Brother Soldier as the field went into the first turn. Through the early fractions of 22-4 and 46-2, Shared Belief sat chilly, then remained calm as could be, as Candy Boy blew past the leaders to go to the front between calls. Jockey Corey Nakatani gave a peek behind him as he came off the rail and cruised up to the leaders. Then Nakatani gave Shared Belief a little pump on the turn, and that was all the encouragement he needed. Shared Belief completely blew the race open with a visually impressive move. The quarter mile from the 3/4 to the mile went in 24-2 as he went to the lead, but he was able to open up by several lengths on the cushion track. Now the official margin was 5 3/4 lengths, but it sure looked like a lot more than that. Now the final figs have come up big. It was a 106 Buyer's speed figure. Pam and Marty Wygod bred Shared Belief. He's a son of Candy Ride out of the Stormcat mare Common Hope. Now Common Hope is already a graded stakes producer, and she's a half-sister to Grade 1 winner Key Phrase, the dam of Sire's Yankee Gentleman, and she's the second dam of the Sire Half Hours. Now it was a big day/evening for trainer Jerry Hollendorfer, as he also ran 1, 2, 3 in the Native Diver Stakes, won by Blue Skies and Rainbows. Second in the Native Diver was Hear the Ghost. Remember him? He won the San Felipe back in March, but it was sidelined in April. Now back to a minute to Shared Belief. He may help the sport as he'll draw plenty of conversation from national sports figure Jim Rome, who is a co-owner, along with Hollendorfer, Howard Litt, Alex Solis II, and Dr. George Tadaro. Now while the horse gets a big thumbs up, we'll give a thumbs down to Churchill Downs for removing the Futurity from its Road to the Derby list. The Futurity has been a springboard for classic success since it was instituted back in 1981. 1984 winner, Stefan's Odyssey, went on to run second in both the Derby and Belmont. 1985 winner, Snow Chief, won the following year's Preakness. Now other stars from the Futurity include Best Pal, Horse of the Year AP Indy, dual classic winners Real Quiet and Point Given, and 2010 Preakness winner, Looking at Lucky. Now perhaps a forgotten winner was the brilliant Grand Canyon, who streaked through a mile at Hollywood Park in 1:33 flat for trainer Dwayne Lucas and Lexingtonian W.T. Young in 1989. The time, 1:33 flat, was believed to be the fastest mile ever run by a 2-year-old in North America. Tragically, Grand Canyon, who was an $875,000 sale yearling, bowed a tendon, then developed laminitis in the spring of 1990 and had to be put down. The day before the CashCall Futurity, we were called to the laptop to see the unveiling of Midnight Hawk, the latest in a long string of top horses from Bob Baffert and breeder owner Mike Pegram. He's also along part ownership with John Sakura's Hillendale Farm and some others, and they have combined for a good one here. Going 7.5 furlongs, jockey Mike Smith and Midnight Hawk got left at the gate, and just as you hate to see, they rushed up to the lead into an opening quarter mile of 23 flat. Now, Midnight Hawk backed off the lead, looped him on the turn, and then drew off like a good thing. Midnight Hawk, by Pegram's Midnight Loot, of course, is out of Miss Wineshine, Pegram's brilliant filly who ran second to champion Chaluki in the Grade 3 debutante at Churchill back in the summer of 1999. And she also placed in the Adirondack and Spinaway Stakes at Saratoga. We'll keep our eye on him like a hawk. Now this wraps up After the Wire for the year. I'd like to thank EquiAid for their sponsorship and you for watching. and the man behind the camera, Adam Spradlin. Now come back next year for a new episode of After the Wire.